Any update on Lazat?
No. I mean, obviously, you get hit in the face with a puck. Scary thing, you know. You never saw it coming. That was a tough one, I think. I don't think the guys were used to the bench being that far down into the zone. You know, that's a little bit different in this rink, but it was unfortunate. He didn't even get a shift.
Boko Amama gets in a fight for you. What do you see him bringing just to the organization? What kind of role is he going to have this season?
I think Boko adds a lot. You know, he obviously is. He sticks up for our guys. You know, he can initiate physical play. You know, he plays a fairly conscientious game. He doesn't turn pucks over, and he's a terrific person. You know, I don't know if you guys have had the chance to interact with him, but he really is his energy is contagious. I think the guys really like him. He loves what he does. He loves hockey. He loves being on the ice, and I just love his energy. He's a really good teammate.
You get a couple goals from the power play. Just how encouraging is that this early with
It's real encouraging. You know, it's that I think with some of the things that Quinny's been working with them on in practice, we were seeing it come to fruition tonight. I think it's something they can build on. It certainly should give them a boost of confidence. It should provide some affirmation and some evidence that that if we have the right intentions out there and we execute, we're gonna have a good power play because we have real good players. And so I was happy for all of them. I thought they played pretty well on it tonight.
You guys have a quick turnaround. What do you expect from your team tomorrow night?
I expect us to go into Detroit and compete hard. So, we still have a lot of bodies in training camp. So, a lot of the guys that are in the lineup tonight won't be in that game. But we expect to, with the guys the roster that we're going to bring to Detroit tomorrow, we expect to compete hard, and we're going to try to get better every day. We're trying to implement our team concept little by little here throughout the course of training camp. Trying to give players an opportunity to do what they do best, to give guys a chance to make the roster, and we're trying to get our veteran guys ready for game one when the puck drops. It's coming fairly quickly, so we're probably 10 days away or so. So we've got parallel objectives that we're trying to accomplish here throughout the course of the camp. But our expectation is we're going to compete, so that's what we'll do tomorrow night.
Not to read into line combinations, but you've had Bavillier with Sid for a little while now. Just what do you like about maybe that pairing?
Well, we just wanted to explore it and see if that's a potential option for us. We know OC can play there. We thought we would try Anthony there and see how he does. He can really skate and get in on pucks, and that was one of the things that I think kind of led us to that determination that we would explore it. I think he's played pretty well to this point. We've had a fairly decent amount of time there to explore it, and so I think it's an option for us. We'll see how it goes moving forward, but that was some of the reasons why.
Dan Renouf's another guy who's probably going to end up in the AHL, but just how important do you see his role being in the organization when it comes to mentoring the guys like Pickering or Belleville in the minors this year?
Well, I think it's such a vitally important role when you're trying to create depth in your organization, guys that we think can play at the NHL level. But if in fact they don't make our opening roster, some of the veteran guys that play at the American League level are vitally important people for our overall organization and trying to create the culture that we're looking for, where our players can develop. So I think the veteran guys at the American League level are really important for that regard, and so we're always trying to surround our young prospects with character people first and foremost, and guys that can show them the way and how to be a pro and lead through their example. And so I think Reno's one of those guys, and I don't know him real well, but in the time that I've seen him here in this training camp and the way he's playing for us on the ice, certainly we're encouraged.